All right, guys, thanks for watching another video. This is New Comic Book Day for June 5th. We're going to go through some of the hot trending keys, and then we're also going to look at all the new books coming out. So when you go to your shop, you know what's going on. You got a heads up. So the first book we're going to look at this week is Suicide Squad on DC Comics, Kill Arkham Asylum. This is 5 of 5, so this is the last issue, but this includes a code for the Clayface Weapon digital tokens redeemed for the Kill Justice League video game. So a lot of gamers are going to be grabbing these books. I don't know if it's going to be encased like the Fortnite books in the bags, so you can't open them, and the codes are going to be in there. But if it is, I mean, these books sell like crazy. So just keep an eye out for that one, that people are looking for the codes for the video game. The next book that we have here is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha #1. And this is taking off of the Jason Aaron run, right? This is a of the Jason. It's a one-shot that examines the effects of a world without the turtles. So if there was no turtles, how would the world be? I guess somewhat of a what if. IDW celebrating 25 years in this book, and this is a #1 of turtles. So if you're into the turtles, maybe keep an eye out for that. Carnage #8. That's a cool cover, actually, right? Look at that. This is the introduction of a new weapon that is fatal against symbiotes. Kind of cool. So not a first appearance, but a new weapon that could take out symbiotes. You know, might be a key in the future. Might have some potential. Kind of a cool book. And this is #8, if you guys are following the Carnage run. And we're just going through the keys right now. And then we're going to go look at all the new books. But these are the social media and the websites. These are the books that they're trending right now. So we'll just have a look at them. I'm not necessarily recommending them. We're just going through why they're hot or whatever, or why they're spiking. These are New Comic Book Day, June 5th. We got Scarlet. And these Skybound G.I. Joe books, I would grab this. I would grab the Scarlet #1 because the Cobra Commander and the Duke was really great. Avoid Rivals is awesome. And the Transformers books, they're going to merge. So these all been kind of good so far. Now we got a Scarlet #1. Usually they go for a couple issues, like a mini-series, like 5 or 6 issues, and then eventually the G.I. Joe books are going to merge. We're going to get one run. But Skybound has been killing it on these books. It's a #1, Scarlet. Kelly Thompson's on writing duties, and Marco Ferrari is on the artwork. So, not a first appearance of Scarlett O'Hara, but I don't know. I'm definitely picking this up, just because of the read factor. Let's check out the next book here. We got Ultimates. The Ultimates #1, and this is a new team is coming in, right? And this is the new Ultimates roster: Iron Lad, Captain America, Doom, Thor, and Sif. Am I saying that right? So we have some new characters coming in, a new character team, new Ultimates roster. So I don't know if it's necessarily first appearances, but a new roster of a collective, of a team.
Stop it.
Might be something to keep an eye out for. And these Ultimates books have been really... The Spider-Man's been really good. Has the Black Panther been so hot? It's been kind of alright. But this is...
Stop it.
Ultimates #1. And this is coming out on the 5th. Alright, the next book we have is Venom. And this is Venom #34. This is the Al Ewing run. And this is going to be a Blood Hunt tie-in. So the reason that they're saying is that this is a tie-in, but also that there's a reintroduction of Threcker, an alien vampire. So to tie into the Blood Hunt, there's going to be an alien vampire into the Venom run. I don't know. Some of these tie-ins, I don't know if these are really key books or first appearances. But the next book here, we have Amazing Spider-Man. This run has not been getting really good reviews, The Amazing Spider-Man. But this is number 51. We passed the 50 issue. And this is going to be part 1 of a 2-issue story arc that will introduce a new Goblin. I don't know, we just went through a Goblin story arc, didn't we? But this is going to be a new Goblin. I guess he's going to get revealed in this book. Apparently. So if you're reading ASM, keep an eye out for it, number 51. The next book is Batman #148. Now, they already introduced, I think it was this is not coming out monthly anymore. Now it's coming out bi-weekly, right? and they reintroduced Failsafe's sidekick. That was the first appearance. I think that was last month. Some of the social media and the sites are saying they're going to reintroduce the character this month. I think they already did it. They did it last month. But there's also a trending cover. So this is a cover pick, and it's Punchline on the cover. Remember her? What happened to Punchline? So we got Punchline on the cover here. Very nice, actually. Nice looking cover there. Batman 48, right? Batman 148. What do you guys think of that? That is a 1 in 25.
Whoa.
Homer is the, am I pronouncing that right? Is the artist, and it's cardstock variant. Nice thick cover.
Whoa.
And Batman in the Dark Prisons finale. So I don't think this is going to be a character appearance, because that happened last...
You serious?
That happened last book, 147, right? All right, this is another DC book coming out here. My Adventures with Superman, #1. And it looks like it's based off of the animation. I'm going to grab this. This is like it's going to be awesome. And these are usually done really well off any kind of the Superman or Batman animation. And this looks like it's going to be a young adult book. But I might pick it up just to skim it. And it's a #1, maybe a grab. I'm sure there's no first appearances in here, because it's just going to reintroduce all the same characters that we know. But it might be a cool grab here. Even though for its young adults, I'm going to maybe read the first couple of them, because a lot of times these are good reads. These are well-written books. My Adventures with Superman #1 coming out. I actually got the next book here. We have Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. What a great name, right? And everyone's been talking about this book. They're saying destined lovers, a gunslinger, and a samurai are mortally wounded in a world apart and awake together in a purgatory, ruled by a ruthless society of damned warriors. So this is a #1 on an Image indie book. Looks like this is going to be a mini-series. And this is written by Duggan and Jerry Dugan, and Gary Brown is the artist, right? So this looks like a great, kind of a cool read, though. This might have potential. You guys want to see some of the variants? Look at that. Cool variant, right? But we'll see. It might be, if you're into indies and miniseries, it's only $3.99. It might be a cool pickup. There might be some new characters in there introduced or whatnot. The next book is Cult of the Lamb. And this is another video game book, isn't it? This is a limited series inspired by the video game of the same name that explores the backstory of the Lamb. All right. So for you gamers out there, this is based on the video game. You got a comic book. This is the #1 issue. And looks like it's going to be a miniseries. So, not sure what it's about, but it looks kind of cool, actually. The presentation looks good, right? The cover there. All right, and then we got some cover grabs, right? We have a Darth Maul cover grab here. They're going crazy over this book. I don't think his first appearances or anything in that, but it is a cool cover, right? What do you guys think of that?
I like those odds.
This is going to be the second printing of the Star Wars Darth Maul Black, White, and Red #1. And this is going to be a 1 in 25 David Marquez Virgin variant. So it's 1 in 25, you're going to be paying for it. As soon as it hits the shelves, I mean, this thing's going to be like $25 or $20.
I like those odds.
Other than that, I don't know what's going on in this book. A prison ship transporting a cult known as the Final Occultation goes offline, and Darth Maul is sent by Palpatine to investigate. All right. Sounds kind of a cool book, actually. Some of the Star Wars books, there's so many of them, it's hard to recommend just one. But let's see, there's another, but this is just a cover by. People are saying this cover is awesome. Damn, look at that cover. That cover looks good too, right? There's some other good ones here too. Look at this.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
So if you're a real Star Wars head, keep an eye out for the Darth Maul #1. It has some cool covers. Just cover grabs. Alright, and then we got another cover grab. We got Ultimate Black Panther #3. And that is nice looking, man, right? With the lighting. Look at the lighting in the back like that. Looks really nice, right? This also has Black Panther. It has Storm in it. And this is going to be Ultimate Black Panther #3. So here's another Ultimates book. And this is the second printing, 1 in 25, Boss Logic Virgin variant. Enter Storm and Killmonger. Black Panther takes matters into his own hands and embarks on a covert solo mission to deal with Wakanda's conflict with Moon Knight has escalated. All right, I got a lot of cool people in this. You got Moon Knight in this, Killmonger, Storm. I think I read the first one of these books, but then I didn't follow it. I think they're on number 5 now, but this is the second printing. So if you're trying to catch up, and this is an awesome cover, right? Let's see if there's any other
Whoa.
cool covers in here. Look at this one. This is cool. Right? It's a nice looking cover. Ultimate Black Panther. Alright, let's take a look at the other books, right? Because those are the books that everyone was just raving about. But let's just take a look at all the new books coming out. We got Batman, we did this book already, 148. Amazing Spider-Man 51 we did. X-Men number 35 is out. That Venom book we went over. Ultimates number 1 is the team that we talked about. There's a new team on there. Doom is in the team. Poison Ivy number 23. This has a cover that people go crazy about, right? Doesn't this Poison Ivy book have a cover on it? Kind of interesting, right? Poison Ivy. Her face looks a little messed up though, right? This is a 1 in 25 Nimit Malavia cardstock variant. Alright, then we got Birds of Prey, Star Wars number 47. The main title is out. This main title is really great, actually. I think Charles Soule was on the writing duties. Shazam, looks like Dan Moore, a cover art there. Dan Moore is still on this book, right? This is awesome. We got Gunslinger 32, Scarlet number 1, we went over. Wolverine Blood Hunt number 1. So he's got his own Blood Hunt tie-in. Boy Wonder is a black label DC book, and all the Robins are in it. I think they're trying to, and they go on an adventure together with Damian as the leader, I believe. And we get that Carnage book we went over. Blood Hunters number 2 is out. So for good reads, I mean, on Marvel, I'm saying this is the best read right now. The miniseries, it's 1 to 5, and they're on number 2 right now, Blood Hunters. So if you want to, you're not too late, go to your store, grab number 2, and see if they have a number 1 laying around. Pick up number 1. It's probably one of the best Marvel books out right now. Walking Dead Deluxe. They do The Walking Dead. They're reprinting the whole series in color. Scorched, a Spawn book, number 30. Miss Marvel Mutant Menace number 4. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance 4 is out. What If Venom 5 is out. Star Wars The High Republic number 8 is out. They usually have some cool covers, and but High Republic, a lot of people are hit or miss on that. Space Ghost number 2 is out. Get Fury number 2. That Turtles book we went over, like what if there was no Turtles? How would the world be different? I Hate Fairyland number 15. Love Everlasting is out. This is awesome. Kneel Before Zod number 6. If you want to get a good read on DC, this has been awesome. They're on number 6 right now, Kneel Before Zod. Joe Casey is writing this. And Dan McDade is doing the artwork. And this has been a really good read, if you're looking for something good to read. Kneel Before Zod has been awesome. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I want to skim through this. I don't want to make the video too long. I just want so when you go to your shop, you know what's going on. Aliens, What If, number 4 is out. Suicide Kill Arkham Asylum is the gamer book. It's probably going to be sealed, right, for the codes. My Adventures with Superman number 1 is out. Very cool. Bear Pirate Viking Queen number 2. I recommended that book last month. Number 1 was out. So if you like that read, if you picked it up and read it, number 2 is out now. Kaya number 19. You're already on 19 for this book. The Last Mermaid number 4. Batman and Scooby-Doo number 6. Lilo and Stitch, Falling in Love in the Path to Hell. We went over this indie book. It's getting good reviews. Maybe if you can pick that up. Image is holding the line at $3.99 for those books. That's kind of cool. Ranger Academy number 8. Savage Dragon number 270 they're on. Infernals number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles source book number 3. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? DC Pride. This is DC Pride. This is a Pride month. So DC has a Pride issue, a celebration of Rachel Pollack, number 1. Minor Threats is out. That's the comedian wrote this, right? The Fastest Way Down, number 3, is what's his name? Patton Oswalt is writing this. So if you guys are a fan of his, I don't know if Minor Threats is after the band, after the punk band, but kind of a cool name for a book, right?
Don't be rude.
For an indie, he went that direction. And we got Secret Wars. We got, of course, more facsimils this week. Secret Wars number 6 is out. Kind of cool looking, right? I don't know if they're doing the... are they doing the other cover? So this is the original cover. And this is the facsimile. But sometimes they're putting different covers on them. Here we go. See, look, they're printing the actual book, but with a different cover on it. What do you guys think of that? This one has Doom on it, Secret Wars. I guess if you wanted something different, right? It's not the same book, it's a different cover. But, I don't know. For the completionists out there, you're really ringing them through the, you're making them buy all these books. And of course, I think there's going to be a foil edition. So if you guys like the foils. And everybody's in this book. You know, they're on Battle Planet from the 80s.
You serious?
Let me see what else is coming out. There's another facsimile out. The Sickness #5 looks like an indie book. Vampirella has a Dark Reflections #1, maybe a jump on point. Crash Down #4 is out. That's Comic Tom's book, right? With the other guy on his show. Is him? Both of them are writing that. #4 is an indie on, I believe that's Scout Comics, but it says Whatnot Publishing. Alright, Precious Metal #1 is out. A new indie's out. Haven't heard. Star Trek, Sons of Star Trek. Another Star Trek book is out. Cemetery Kids Don't Die. Cult of the Lamb, we went over. That's the video game book. Gummus, The Beginning of Her #7. I don't know what that is. Under Heist #4. Profane #1. Boom Studios has another #1 out. And I think it's a heist book. So if you guys are looking for a crime thriller or crime fiction, there's a jump on point there. Boom has a new series out. Monsters, High Pride. Looks like on the Pride issue. Mortal Terror #4 on Dark Horse. Godzilla's got a book out. Mothra versus Hedorah #1. Marvel Superheroes #6. That's the same book we saw. Horror Comics. Beyond the Pale #1. Dark Horse Comics is out. Who's writing this? What is this? This is another indie. Christopher England and Thomas Ira. Looks like a horror one. War correspondent Hedda Sawyer is looking into the disproportional loss of black soldiers in the Vietnam War. Okay. Looks like a sci-fi horror book. And she's going to uncover a mystery. So, that looks like it has potential, right? Cool cover there, too, right? We're looking at the lens. Kanto has another volume out, A Place Like Home #1. Mad Magazine, a facsimile is out. If you always wanted that #1 book, here's the #1. And you can get it now for cover price. Tales Calculated to Drive You Mad. That was always a cool cover, right? They have crazy covers out. They have a blank one, too. And they have different colors. They have blue and black.
Daddy, chill.
Right, there's a blank cover. If you wanted to have somebody that's around now for Night Magazine sign it. Interesting, right? For you mad guys out there. Alright, then we got Wicked Tales #1. We got an Archie book out, Ultimate Spider-Man #2, 4th printing. They're reprinting those like crazy, right? So they're doing well on those, I would think. Wicked Tales #1 on Blood Moon Comics. Ultimate Spider-Man #2, 4th printing, blank variant. Star Wars Darth Maul, we went over this book. Ultimate Black Panther, Lore Yara #1 is out. Ultimate Black Panther, we went over that book. Edie, Spider-Man #2. Look at all these different covers for these Spider-Mans, for the Ultimate Spider-Man books. Hell's Half Acre #1. Secret Wars, we went over that cover. There's a variant for the facsimile. Working Class Wizards 4 and 5. Another Ultimate Spider-Man 2 cover. Red Sonja #11. Covenant #85. There's that Mad Magazine. We went over this indie book. Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man #2, 2nd printing, 1 in 25. It's a cool book. That's a cool cover, right?
Daddy, chill.
Kind of fun.
That was legitness.
Cartoony. But, maybe nothing to go crazy about, nothing to go nuts over. And then we got Crocodile Black #1, the 2nd printing. If you missed it last month, the 1st printing. It's on Boom Studios. I think it looks like a crime thriller, right? The Land Left Behind #2. The White Trees. A lot of indies, right? Monster Fun #20. Sonic the Hedgehog 69 is out. Fame, Mike Tyson #1 for you Mike Tyson fans. And it's got the gamer cover there with the pixels. Kind of fun, right? The Apprentice, The Daughters of Eden #1. Big Time Collectibles, Fan Expo. Then we got Returned by the King, Chapter 14. Tower of God Season 3. Alright, so that's all the new issues that are out. Hopefully we went through a lot of them, so when you guys go to your shop, you're aware of it, or maybe you got excited about some books you want to check out. But those are the books coming out this week for June 5th. So you'll have a little checklist when you go to your shop. Let me know if I missed anything, what you guys are picking up. Or last week if I missed anything, or you want to add something to last week's. And let me know if you like this kind of new content where I go over new comic books coming out. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.
Get to the chopper!